let's get into you're a Biggie fan. What did you hear, or did you hear anything about Southside Crips messing around with Bad Boy?
From what I've seen, I've never seen none of any of Biggie Small's bodyguards. From what I was told, yeah, and that's what creates a rival between Death Row and Bad Boy. Yeah, that was pretty much a recipe for disaster. You got one record label with Crip, and you got another record label with Piru. That was a recipe for disaster within itself right there.
I mean, I know you're a Biggie fan, but what would have was there any hard feelings in Compton about Southside Crips siding with New York? When you consider the rivalry that was happening.
New York, nobody couldn't take nothing from either side because what happened, and it was done on the large scale, and it was like wow, like it would never be nothing like that ever again. It was so epic, it could never be repeated or duplicated ever again.
Right.
So no, I don't. I have no ill wills towards the other side. Those are my peoples. I have homies that used to be from Southside. Right. I have homies that used to be from Santana. Santana got homies that used to be from my hood. So it's just a bunch of you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Do you remember, like, where were you when Tupac was shot, and what do you remember about that from your perspective and hearing about it?
In 1996, when Tupac got shot, I was in Roscoe Reception Center. I was watching on on the TV in the day room. It's about 10 of them. They aired it on the news. Tupac just got shot. I got arrested right before the month before Tupac got killed. I was in the reception center.
Wow.
Just came from the county. Upon arriving in the reception center, then I literally put my barrel down, looking at the TV screen, and the news flash. Tupac just got killed. And we thought it was a hoax. Like, no, that didn't happen. We doing our chill. They let us back out, and they showed the car with the bullets in it. We were like, it's true. Tupac really just got killed. And everybody like, oh no, you're behind us. You're not really killed. All these conspiracy things start going on and stuff. But yeah, that's what happened.
Have you seen the video of the fight with Orlando Anderson at the MGM with Tupac and Suge and them? It's the one that sent Suge back to prison.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
Did you ever hear anything about like their beef with like Trayvon Lane?
I've never thinking about that beef. It just always been underlying beef with just the Pirus and Crips, and that just been it. And just with them being bodyguards, that was just the fear of the fire right there.
Right.
There was no way that nothing was going to happen with that being like that because we're at the same gathering. We ended up at the same places, and look what happened right there. Case in point, right there.
Do you have any memories about Bountry?
I used to see Bountry, rest in peace, always at the park. I used to smoke weed with him, shoot dice. He would always bet me. He'd put up 100 to my 20, and that's my fondest memories of him. They had all the money, Death Row. They had all the money, and we would be up there. They'd be like, I put 100 down, big homie, you put down 10, and he could shoot. And if you win, you pick up the 100. If I lose, if I win, I pick up the 10, and that's my fondest memory of him.
That's cool. And that was what? That was like down at Looters Park?
Yeah, in the park, yes, sir.